Sherry from Tranquility Soul Spa, live in your feed again. Hello. So yesterday I went live on my personal page because for some unknown reason, Facebook wouldn't let me go live here. But today I'm going to go live here. So I want to talk about holiday madness. I'm talking about holiday madness this week because it feels really timely, doesn't it? And there's a bunch of other stuff going on this year on top of just the normal holiday craziness. We've got the full moon just happened, which was, always tends to make people a little insane. And then we've also got something odd going on with the energy here on the planet. We're in the process of making a bit of a leap from where we're vibrating right now up to the next vibrational level. And because of that, the moon felt a little bit different. I don't know if anybody else felt it, but over the last 2 weeks, like anything that could go wrong kind of went wrong, right? Am I the only one here? I'm probably not the only one here. So because of that, it's okay. Just let it happen. Let it have happened, okay? And just be aware of it is all I'm saying. And as you go through this process, you're going to find that while it feels uncomfortable in the moment, it passes really fast. So all of the other stuff over and above Christmas that's going on, just know that we're pretty much over the hump now, so you can relax. The next week or so is going to be much, much smoother than the last couple weeks have been, because I don't know about you, but it's been a rocky ride over here. So I want to talk, though, a little bit about how to deal with difficult people, because this is something that comes up a lot with my clients, especially when we first start working together, is how do I manage dealing with someone who is making me nuts? How do I keep them around in my life, maybe a little bit, but still keep my boundaries and make sure that I'm taken care of too? Because as people pleasers, as people who are stressed out and anxious, we tend to forget that we're important too. So first and foremost, take care of you first. Go do some self-care right now. But if you absolutely have to deal with them, okay, and you're just not sure how, I've got a couple of suggestions for you. So the first and most important thing to remember with anyone who is a difficult person in your life is that they're coming to you doing the best that they can with the tools that they've got and the information that they have. Now, whether that is the right tools, the right information, that's not for you to say. What's for you to say is simply, I see that you are here and you're giving me what you can. Okay. Maybe it's negative, maybe it's horrific. That's okay. Just know that it's not a reflection of you. Okay, I mean, maybe it is, but probably not. It's 99 times out of 100. This is a reflection of who they are in this moment. This is a reflection of what work they've done on themselves, of the things that they've spent their life believing about themselves, about other people. So don't be too judgy, and don't be too quick to judge them. And the second part to this is that forgiveness is so incredibly valuable, especially at this time of year. If you are able, in any way, shape, or form, sorry, my back has been out all day. I need to crack it. But anyways, if you are in any way, shape, or form able to forgive the other person for whatever it is, it's going to make your life a lot better. I don't care if it makes their life better. Forgiveness is never about the other person. Okay? Forgiveness is about putting the poison down so that you're not drinking it and hoping the other person will die. That's all forgiveness is. So while you are recognizing that they're coming to this situation from the place that they know how to come from, and knowing that you need to forgive for yourself, not for them, but for you, it gives you a really big space. And in that space, compassion can grow. And when you have all three things, the forgiveness, the understanding, and the compassion, your life becomes a lot better. It's not about them. You suddenly realize that nothing is about that other person. It is all about you. You are so incredibly important. And so just think about this in the holistic sense, okay? Because this works for other people, and then this also works for that internal negative voice that chirps in your head. But really, in this moment, we're focusing on the external. We're focusing on other people and how the holiday madness can make other people insane. It can. It can drive you like completely bonkers. And you're noticing that in yourself. So give yourself some compassion and give everybody else some compassion too. They're coming at things from the best perspective that they can, given the information and the tools that they have. When you know that, you're able to forgive them for whatever crap they've put you through that's made you nuts. And when you do that, you open space up for compassion, for you to say, I see you, I hear you, I understand you. Now, some people, no matter what you do, they're just going to attempt to continue to trigger you because they are assholes or they are narcissists or they are just completely oblivious. And that's okay. So here's my next piece of this, okay? So you come at this and you've done all of the releasing work of the things that I just talked about. And now you want to come in and you want to figure out how to walk away with your sanity intact. So there's a couple of ways that you can approach this. The first one is pretty obvious. Turn around and walk away if you see them coming. Don't engage. And I know that that is easier said than done in a lot of cases. So it's number one, because it's easy to say, hard to do sometimes. The second thing that I recommend to my clients is that they approach it with a series of questions, or not questions, a series of answers. I see that that bothers you. Oh, that must have been terrible for you. And you're kind of putting it back on them. Oh, that's how you feel. Interesting. That's an interesting point of view. And you're not engaging, you're not asking questions to continue the conversation. You're simply saying, that's interesting. And so I'll drop the comments that I have in below here, but I just want you to kind of become aware that there are tools for managing this. You don't have to feel like you're all alone. You don't have to feel like you can't do anything other than struggle through this and grit your teeth, because there are other alternatives for you. Now, a really good alternative that I like is keeping busy. If you are in a group of people that you don't particularly like, if you make yourself indispensable with cooking and tidying up and serving and taking care of physical things in the space, it gives other people a lot less room to ask you questions or to bother you with their opinions or to harass you about anything. It makes you less of a target. And that's a good thing most of the time. I mean, sometimes we need these triggers in order to continue our growth. And just be aware of that as well. I mean, give yourself permission for it to be what it is. Because sometimes we need these little triggers in order to grow and create our next step. So I am so incredibly grateful for Christmas, and it's my favorite time of year. I'm wearing red. I've got my little present here. I'm so excited about Christmas, and I hope that you are as well, because at the end of the day, no matter what else is going on, Christmas is about fun. It's about celebration. It's about renewal. And it doesn't matter if you're religious or not, because Christmas is about family, and it's about really just that renewal of the new year. It's the day that is the shortest. It's the like 2 days after the shortest day of the year. So we are just on the cusp of that shortest day. But Christmas is kind of like that celebration that the days are getting longer again, things are getting good, life is opening back up again. So take it as that. Okay? Have yourself a fabulous day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.